let's prepare for today's workout. But we will start in no time. Mm. Okay, so place this where it needs to be. Okay, so just move it back a bit. All right. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Yeah. All right. So it is time to work out. Come in, everybody. Let's exercise. Let's tone those legs. Let's do this. Let's do this. Ready? Let us go. I have my band. Braid my hair. If you're ready, I'm ready. Let's get into the workout, okay? Let's start by warming up. Okay, we're just going to warm up. The weather is so hot here, so I'm sweating already. I've not even started the workout and I'm sweating already. All right. So, okay. So we're just going to start by warming up and then we're going to slowly get into the workout of the day, okay? All right, that being said, today we're doing the leg toning workout. That's what we're going to be doing. We're toning our legs, okay? We're going to be burning those thigh fat. We're going to be building muscles on our legs to have slimmer, well-built, beautiful, sexy looking legs. That's what we're going to have at the end of our exercise, okay? Not at the end of one day's exercise, okay? We have to repeat this for about a month before you will start seeing results. So, okay, let us go and warm ourselves up before we start the workout. Okay, so I will keep one device close by, so if someone comes in, I will be able to see and greet people properly and welcome them. Okay, so with that, I will leave one device here. And I have my towel. I have my water also. Here, I have my water. I have my towel. Please grab yours. It is very, very important that you grab your water and your towel. All right. So we're just going to start with marching in place. All right, so we're just going to march, 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 march. I think it's still not right. Okay. I'm trying to balance the light. I think it's better now. Okay, so we're just going to march, 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 marching on the spot, march, 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 marching on the spot. Depending on how much space you have at home, just keep moving to and fro, to and fro. Okay, let's just warm the body, warm the body. Or if the space you have is too small, then just march on the spot like so. Okay, all right. We have to first of all warm our body up before we start any workout. Okay, so let's keep going. Let's keep going. Move, 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 move. All right, up next, we're just going to move our hands also, like so, okay? So if you're ready, I'm ready, let's go. Hands up and down, okay? Clap overhead while you step. Let's warm ourselves, let's warm up, warm up, warm up. Okay, it's time to warm up. Warm up, warm up, warm up, warm up, warm up. Okay, let's go, keep clapping with side steps, side steps, side steps, side steps, side steps, side steps, step to the side, side, to the side, side, to the side, side, to the side, side, to the side, step and step, keep stepping and step, keep stepping and step, step and step and step. Okay, this time step forward, forward. Remember, this is still our warm-up, okay? Step forward, forward, legs in front of you. Okay, just stretch the leg out. All right. Up next, we're going to go for jumping jacks, okay? Let's lift up. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Keep going, keep going. Oh, I'm so far from the meeting. I didn't notice when you came in. Hello, sis. Hello, sis. Hello, sis. How are you doing? Today we're doing a leg workout. Still warming up. It is time to warm up. How are you doing today? We're warming up before we get into the main workout. Okay, that's what we are doing. Okay, I just dropped the link. All right, let me double check to see if it's working. Is it? All right, that's what we are doing. We're warming up, warm up, warm up, warm up. Okay. All right. How are you doing, sis? How are you doing? How are you? How are you? Let's keep warming up. Let's keep warming up. Warm up, warm up, warm up. Don't stop. How are you and mother? She left with her father, so I decided to come and do the evening workout. They are going for their own walk to exercise. So while they go out, Let me use this time to just come live and exercise before she gets back and come and scatter everything for me. Yes. Okay, chopped this stuff, but I don't tend to see it. I see it here in the chat, but I don't see it. Sis, do you see the link? Okay. No? Yes. I don't know what StreamYard is doing today. The other time the first time I used it, they were able to share the link immediately. That's how ProudMix was able to come up and gist with us that day. Now today I'm sharing the link, but I'm seeing it here, but I'm not seeing it. Okay. Okay, I think it's up now. Yes. Okay, so I'll keep this device close by so I can read comments. Yeah, but in the evening, it's a no-no for me. I'm with kids. Yeah, okay. Okay, sis. I can see the link now. Oyoyo is in the building. Hello, host. I'm live too on Oyoyo's wall. Keep grinding. Yeah, okay. Thank you very much for coming through. Thank you so much, Oyoyo. Thank you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you.
Let me test it if it's working. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Oh, but it's breaking from your end.
It is? Oh.
Yeah. It's echoing, but can you hear me clear?
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
Now I can hear you clearly. Oh, I thought maybe the link is for people to jump on it and come and do exercise.
Oh, no, not really. Not really. Not everybody work out in the evening. I just wanted to drop the links as we're working out. People could be there gisting also.
Exactly.
It's all part of the streaming now. It's not always workout.
Okay, because me, I'm here with kids gone surf. They are even.
Yeah.
Are you hearing the television or anything? So that if you are hearing it, let me. Thank God, because bedtime story now.
Yeah, right. It's true. It's 8:50 here.
Yeah, I was like, if it's to come and do
Okay,
exercise.
yeah, you said hello, host. Okay. Okay, keep grinding. Okay.
Oh, Yo-Yo is down there.
Yeah, she said she's live also. So I think she just came through to say hello.
That's nice. Me, I'm just here with the kids. Then I saw your notification. I was replying comments on my video.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, continue doing your exercise now.
Right?
Okay. Yeah, let me go down. If anything happen, I'll come up.
Okay. Thank you, sis. Thank you. All right, so let's keep warming up. Just step, slowly. Don't rush it, okay? Slowly. Let's step slowly. Don't rush it. Slowly. Step. Lift your legs a bit higher. Lift your legs a little bit higher than used to. Okay, so let's just keep moving. Let's move. Let's keep moving. Move. All right, so let's do stepping jacks. Remember, this is just part of warming up before we get into the main workout. Okay. All right. Okay. So that is it. We're going to start the workout now. Okay, so Vanessa Ogunwale said, Oyoyo, hi. Oyoyo. All right. So let's go in the first We all know that when you talk about toning the legs, when you're talking about walking your legs, one of the first exercise that comes to mind is squat. So a lot of the moves that we're going to be doing today is connected with squat, okay? So we can actually say we're doing different types of squats, okay? Squat variations, okay? So let's get into it. So for a start, let's go for 20 squats. Get ready, spread your leg out, okay? And let's go down, okay? One. Now, don't go too low because we also have deep squat. So this is just a regular squat, okay? We also have deep squat. So save your energy for when we're going to do the deep squat. All right, so you're going to turn those legs, burn that fat, get the thinner leg, and all that. Excuse me, someone is knocking. What are you doing? Can you imagine? I'm so sorry. That was my little one knocking. I thought it was somebody else that needed something. Oh, good. It's almost like every time they ask her, she just shows up. So let's go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the last one, 10. That's good. So we're going to repeat this 4 times, okay? So we're going to each exercise that we start, we will repeat it 4 times, okay? So we're doing 20 into 4, okay? All right. So we're just going to give ourselves a few seconds rest and we'll get into our second set. If you're ready, I'm ready. If you're ready, I'm ready. If you're ready, I'm ready. Okay. All right, so let's go into the second set at the count of 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. We're going for 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Keep going. And the last one, 10. All right, so we have 2 more sets to go. Okay? Whew. It's good. I love it when you have to tone those legs, right? To get nice and hot looking legs. When we're looking for sexy and beautiful legs. Okay. Countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Another 20. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 more, 1, keep going, 2, 3, 4, you can do it, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's it. We have our last round. We just completed 3 sets. Okay, Vanessa said, keep it up, both. Thank you very much, sis. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What can we do? We have to stay fit, right? So we have to keep pushing. Okay. All right. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's hit it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. The last 20. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep pushing. 6, 7. This is our last round. 8, 9, and 10. That's 20. Great. Okay. Whew. It's good. This is good. This is good. We have lunges. Next. Here next we have lunges. I'm sweating. The weather is so hot. Okay. So like I said before, every exercise we do, we're going to repeat 4 times. Okay. So we have 20 lunges. We will repeat 4 times. Okay. So we're just going to go with front lunges. We'll repeat it 4 times. Okay, so let's go. We're going to alternate our legs. Okay, we're not going to do one leg at a time. We're just going to alternate our legs. So let's go like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew, that's our first 20. Okay, 3 more rounds. Okay, all right. Whew. Okay. 3 more rounds to go. If you're ready, let's hit it. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the last one, 10. 2 more sets. Whew. My legs on fire. Good. This is good. That is short walking. Okay? 2 sets. 2 sets to go. 2 sets to go. 2. Okay. Countdown 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go for the third set. You can do it. You can do it. Keep pushing. Don't give up just because your leg hurts. Doesn't mean you should give up. Give it your best. Okay? 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Whew. We have one last one. Okay. One last one. One last one. One last one. Then we move on to the next exercise. Okay. It's not the end of the workout. Okay. Okay, let's do it. Let us do it. Let us do it. This is going. Okay. Keep pushing, keep pushing. In. Let's do this. Okay. Sorry. Check. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. Let's go for the last set of lunges because I said we're going to repeat each exercise 4 times. So let's do the last set. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Whew, that was good. Good, good, good. Take 15 seconds, rest, and then we go into the next workout. Okay? All right. Okay. If you are ready, I'm ready. Let's start the new one. That's the third workout. Okay, we started with squats. That's a regular squats. We did regular 20 regular squats 4 times. Okay, and then we did lunges 4 times also. Okay, so next we have okay, squats. Well done, Sissy. Well done. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, good. All right. Okay. Ready? So we're going for 20, like a pop squat. For this time, we have our hands behind our head. We will squat down, okay? And then we will open our legs and bring it back in. Okay, so if you're ready, I'm ready. Well done, Mesa Growth. Well done. Thank you, sis. Thank you. I see you. All right. Okay, so before we do that, let's just do leg raises before we go into that one, since we just did lunges. Okay, let's do something else, because I know it might be kind of difficult. So, because I have beginners in mind. So let's do something else before we do that. Okay, so now we're just going to stand and we're going to raise our legs. So let's go, like so. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, switch your legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. How was that? Good, right? Okay. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, my legs. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, switch legs. Let's do the other leg. Let's do the other leg. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Ooh, this is good. I can feel it. I can feel it in my legs. Okay, I can feel the difference. Okay. So, ready? We can do this. We can do this. Ooh. Okay, hands behind your head. And let's go. 1, 2, 8, 9, 10, 2, 12, 6, 8, 10. Woo! That's fire. 3 more sets to go. That's good. good, that's good. I am sweating. Ooh. Okay, let's go for second set. I love the way my legs are feeling. When you feel the bone, then you know the exercise is good. Okay, let's go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. That's good. Okay. I have 2 more sets. I can feel the bone. It burns. Ooh. Legs are on fire. My legs are on fire. Okay. Let's go for the third round. Let's do this. Hands behind your head. Spread your legs out. Squat down. And go. Ooh. Franklin said, hello, host. Blessings to all. Another day of inspiration. Inspirational. Haha. Yes, Franklin. Sorry, guys. Let's take a few seconds. Yes, we are walking our legs today. And I'm telling you, the legs are on fire. This is not even a joke, okay? Looking at the exercises, it just seems like it's easy to do, but when you start feeling the bond. You start feeling like your legs are on fire, and it's just, whew. Okay, so let's go for the third round. Let's go for the third round. Okay. Let's do this. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you for coming. Proudly. Thank you. I'm grateful. Okay, Nessa Growth said drop it again. I just did. It didn't show. Okay, let's do it one more time. Copied. Paste. To chart. Yeah. Okay, I just dropped it again. I hope it will show up this time. Let me check on the device. Okay. Yes, rest and water break in between is very crucial. So you can readjust and compose yourself before you start up again. And you're welcome, host. Yes, that's very true. That is very true, Proudmate. It is not advisable to just keep pushing and pushing and pushing. I don't know why the link I dropped is not showing. Let me check on my phone. Don't know if that device is slower. No, it ain't sure. This StreamYard is crazy, huh? Okay, let's do it again. Copied. just dropped the link. This is the third time. Still not showing. Okay. Let me try something else. Let me just try a normal comment and see what will happen. Let's see. Let me drop it one more time. I'll see if it will show this time. Still don't see it. I'm not sure why they're doing this. Let me give it a few seconds and see if it will pop up. I don't get it. Okay, so this app is crazy, huh? Okay, so let's go for the third run. I'll try it one more time and complete the set. Okay, so we squat down and go. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we have one more round. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I just dropped it now. But it's not showing. Yeah, it's the link. That's the link I'm talking about, but it's not showing. I've dropped it 3 times now. Whew. Okay, so we have Nessa wrote to say hello, brown mix. Okay, so we have the last one. Okay. And then we have up next, we have deep squats. This whole thing is just funny because the first day I tried this, their app, all the links I dropped, they popped up. Today, I've dropped like more than 5 times and only one has showed in the chat. Okay, let's go for the last set. Okay. Okay, that means Proud Mix used the one I dropped earlier. Hello, Proud Mix. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Thank you very much for joining us.
I think it's StreamYard though. I think it's StreamYard. Because I can see the link before. I don't see the other ones that you said you dropped. But sometimes it's not the person who has control. Sometimes it's StreamYard, the app itself.
Yeah, because I dropped it 3 times again when you came in. The other one I had dropped it before you came in, and then when you came in, I dropped it again. Nessa jumped on it. She wanted to try to see if it was working, and she jumped on it. And now I dropped it again, and it just wasn't working. So were you able to work out today, Proud Mix?
Yeah, I already did.
Tell us about it while I do the third set. Over to you.
Oh, I did 2 hours. Like I always start out my day doing that first because
Okay.
that's what gets me started, and then I'll have breakfast and then I'll step out if I have to.
10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ouch, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Ooh. Oh, so you always do your workout in the morning now?
Yes, before I get started with anything else. And oh, Yo-Yo is live right now too, I think, because I was just in her stream, but she had a shake and I didn't bother to ask her what it was. I was curious. She had a shake that she was drinking. I'm not sure what it was, but she said that was her breakfast.
Oh, oh, really? Yeah, she came in here briefly and she said she was live on Oyoyo's World. Yeah. Oyoyo
Yeah.
is always making shakes.
But that's a good thing though. 'Cause you know that I mean if you're not eating the fruit itself, you're getting the nutrients from within the shake once it's blended.
Yeah. It's very good because not many people will sit down and just slice fruits, and start eating them. But if you just put them together, blend them, you can just have them at once, other than preparing one after the other and start eating. Yeah. So
Yeah.
sometimes it's really good when you just blend them together and just drink as a smoothie.
Yeah,
It's really great.
some people use a food processor and they chop it into intervals like they do nuts, like peanuts. Like my favorite like nut to eat is Brazil nuts. Like Brazil nut is really good for fiber purposes. And
Okay.
a lot of nuts I'll eat unsalted just because it's better that way. Like some of them are unhealthy, like honey roasted peanuts, they're not healthy because the honey and salt content.
Yeah. They, well, people love peanuts anyway. A lot of people, including me, I love eating peanuts. But I love the one that comes with the shell, with the skin. What is it called? Like the breakable ones. I think they have the American one. I think in Africa too we have it. I don't know if every country in the world has it. The peanuts that they just prepare it as full, and it's like dried. Then you
Yeah.
have to break it yourself. We call it the breaking peanuts. That's what we call it. Like groundnut, mostly we call it groundnut. Breakable groundnut. That's what we call it. I love that one. I always buy the pack. Here they have the supermarket. They have the ones that they bring from the US. Yeah.
Because I was just live about 30 minutes ago. And you
Oh,
know,
really?
I was in there kind of talking about a lot of fitness regarding stuff regarding health also because
Yeah.
one of my supporters, she came in and she didn't know that tea strips the iron in your body. And the thing is,
Yeah.
tea is good, but it is something that can form a slight addiction if you do it too much. And I think too, what happens is like on days where it's really hot, like you're gonna drink anything, not just water. So that's the thing
Yeah.
about tea. Like, you can get iron from just taking supplements, but like I told them, I rather eat fruits and vegetables because I don't
Yeah.
entirely trust what supplements have within. And any fitness guru is gonna sell it because that's their idea. They gotta market any product. And I just don't feel comfortable taking any pills. So I'd rather just eat the gummies like I did when I was a kid, or I'd rather just eat the vegetables and fruits naturally because I don't believe in pills. I never have.
Right. Oh, God. But I feel like most times people tend to say that they don't eat enough fruits, so it's just better for them to, add supplement to their daily meal plans, so that way they can get enough vitamins and minerals from taking these supplements instead of depending. Not everybody really fancies or this organic thing. Many people they just want to do it in a quick way. The faster way to do it is to just buy all these different supplements, put them together. Nessa Growth said you are still on. Yes, I'm still here. Are you streaming this evening, Nessa? Let me know if you're streaming this evening. I think I still have two more exercise to do, but while I'm doing the exercise, Proud Mix is going to be, talking about some healthy stuff. That's why when you asked me, Nessa, when you asked me about the link, if it is to work out, and I was like, not really. If someone wants to work out, fine, but we still can have conversation while we're working out. So the stream will just be packed with a whole lot of information, not only exercise, because not everybody fancy working out anyway. I'm saying I will leave you on while I pray with the kids. Okay. Okay, I thought you wanted to go. Like, yes, I'm still on, and I will leave it when I finish working out. I will take it upstairs and leave it there to run for a bit while I prepare things for the family. Then when I'm done, I'm just going to make my cup of tea and sit there and chat a little bit the way I did yesterday before I will end the stream. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you for leaving me to run. Yeah, so Proud Miss, something I want to ask you before I go and start the next exercise is that there's a video I saw it today, and I think the lady, she posts all these healthy like meals, drinks, and things like that. And today she was making something, and she was saying a healthy way to consume bread. And I was thinking, healthy way to consume bread. I was like, first of all, bread is not that healthy. I said, let me just see what she's doing. And then when she started preparing the whole thing, she had like eggs and every other thing involved. But the bread she chose white bread instead of like wheat bread or any other of these brown type of breads that are a bit lower in calories, Like white bread is like the highest among all of them in the bread family, And I was like, why choose white bread if you're trying to tell people healthy way to live? Like, why use white bread instead of wheat bread? So what do you have to say about that? Hello, big sis. Hello, big sis.
The only thing
That's my elder sister in the building. Okay, so over to you, Proud Mix.
I don't understand.
Shed some light on that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I said over to you. You should shed some light on what I just explained now, because I felt like the choice of bread, in my own opinion, she used was not the right bread. If you're advising people to toe the path of healthy living, healthy lifestyle, you shouldn't use white bread as an example of healthy meal that you're preparing. So I wanted to just throw more light on that while I do the workout.
I think unless she means from the edge perspective, because the edge of the bread is where the grain really lies at, whether it's wheat or it's white. But if you want to get the most wheat out of bread, you want to get wheat bread, rye bread, or potato bread. Like a lot of people don't understand, those three breads that I just mentioned have the most grain within. So I think the whole purpose of what she's trying to convey is it's about the fiber. But I don't think that white bread will be the most logical choice to pick right away, because the other three clearly have more, and this has been shown to everybody who watches this. So, I mean, I understand, but it may be her twist about it. So I think that's the case there.
Oh, okay. Because to me, somehow I felt like it's kind of misleading, because if you would share something about such, like talking about healthy way to, then you should talk about all the different types of breads that are available and try to explain each and every one of them, the amount of calorie, fat, and the nutrition. And this thing, turn this stuff and read all of them so people can make their choice instead of just pulling out white bread and telling people that they're living healthy lifestyle. Mind you, there are some people that can eat up to, let's say, 6 to 8 slices of bread. So imagine 6 to 8 slices of bread and you're looking to lose weight and stay fit. That's what I was just thinking. I was like, well, let me just close my mouth, watch the video, and just move on. What can we do? That's why we have to filter all the info we get on.
But there are cold cereals like shredded wheats, like Frosted Mini Wheats cereals like that are really good alternatives because they have a lot of grain. The same with Wheaties, like cereals like that aren't really too sweet, like Chex, Honey Nuts, Oats, things of that nature, Grape Nuts. Those type of cereals are really good for you. Special K, but Special K has went into another course, like even tradition steering away from cereals, because you even see candies now being turned into
Yeah.
series as a marketing strategy. But a lot of times, you even I think the problem with physical education is that some schools have removed gym classes, which is bad for the kids because it's
Yeah.
about keeping the kids healthy. If the kids are the future, why are you removing something that keeps them active? And the only time they really get any activity going is during the summer vacation, and some places in the world don't have that. Like there are countries where kids attend school all year round. So far as that, I think this really strips and hurts the children. But far as me, I don't let, like a lot of people use the coronavirus as an excuse. Well, I gained weight because of COVID. I didn't stop working out because of it. I'm not able to go to the beaches and things like I want because I'm trying to play it safe. Like the pandemic is so severe here, we're recommended to really watch how we travel, and that works both ways for me because I can get just as much amounts at home working out than I would outside. So I haven't let that stifle me in any type of way. I still work out 7 days a week.
That's good. You said something. I have a question for you. You mentioned that most people are complaining about what the coronavirus, the pandemic, did to them in terms of exercising, their normal workout and everything. Like it destroyed all of that. And you said it didn't affect you. Are you saying it didn't stop you from exercising, or you're saying you did not like maybe add some kilos? Because me, I did, and I noticed that I cannot move the way I used to before the pandemic. So I would say it really affected me. Before, for example, maybe I can do 2 hours exercising and I won't feel tired. But now, 1 hour even before, let's say 45 minutes or more, and I'm already panting like whoo, whoo, whoo. And I think it's because of the pandemic, we've moved less and it just messed up everything. So explain that to us.
I mean, it hasn't stifled me mentally or physically. Like I haven't picked up any weight. I'm 135 pounds and I'm 6'1". So I have height, and that's the thing about it. Like a lot of people, it's affected them in different ways. I'm just saying I haven't stopped working out at all as much. I've toned it down some because I was in the hospital. And I always played it safer because I underwent a detox period, which I'm still doing. But at the same time, I haven't picked up any weight, and that's because I understand it's more about mental. That's what affects the physicality of the situation. Like people don't understand, the older you get, your body is accustomed to how how you're putting it to use. But at the same time, the older you get, the more limber and weak your body's just going to become. It doesn't matter what anybody says. That's how it is.
Yeah.
That's the purpose of aging. Your body gets weaker as you get older. It's just like somebody who runs on concrete and they're jogging. Like that's going to damage your feet in the long run. You have to have a somewhat soft surface so your legs can have sustainability for a good decade more going into the future. But there are ways to get around this stuff, and sometimes I think people they just, I guess, lost their way. I don't want to say they gave up, but the coronavirus has affected a lot of people in many ways, not just physical, mental too.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true. This pandemic really affected people mentally. But I feel like sitting at home for so many hours, doing nothing, and even if you want to just go out and run, um, you won't be able to do that because of the pandemic and the lockdown and all that. So you just have to do all your exercise. It has to be indoors, 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 indoors. So you're kind of limited in the cardio aspect. So yeah, that's why I felt like it really affected my workout life, and I'm now trying to build it up. And I feel like I'm starting from scratch.
But I feel
That's how I feel. I feel heavy, like I cannot move the way I used to. So yeah.
But see, that's the thing about the age factor. Like people, like that's one thing we don't have control over, until unless you're not here anymore. But it's just that the fact that you get older, your body is getting weaker, and it's used to a certain way that you have it set, like a clock. Besides, if you notice, whether you eat balanced portions or you eat like it doesn't matter if you have a high metabolism. Even people with the highest metabolism, at some point, it catches up with them because that's just the way the body is organized. Like you're not engineered to stay doing everything efficiently as you're used to doing because you're going to get older. And that's just the thing that is fortunate for people who haven't broken any bones or anything like that, because when that happens, that's when it affects you the most. As far as the pandemic, I feel like if people cannot go anywhere due to the lockdown, they can still create a home and workout environment in their home and do just as much as they would outside.
Probably you say they'll be able to create a good home workout and do as much as they do outside. When you want to run, how what is the space you have indoors to run? As maybe your when you go outdoors, like here, sometimes I like to do the uphill, so that's like the mountains. I have it like behind, so I like to just go to the uphill running, just to turn the legs also and challenge myself. Where the heck am I going to get that? I don't have treadmill at home. That's one way that you could do that exercise if you have a treadmill at home, so you can do the slide or slant. What is it called? Then you can do that. But then if you don't have that, so how do you challenge yourself at home with the small space that you have available?
See, the thing about it is you can use, like, this is one thing I love about parkour. Parkour is it's the art of movement, which is a lot of different styles, acrobatics, free running, pole vaults, dash vaults, anything. I do that from time to time too. There's levels, there's basic, there's moderate, there's advanced. You can use
Right.
anything to your advantage in your environment. You could have the smallest room with a small percent of square feet and still make use of
Yeah.
it. You can run in circles, you can jog in place. If you have weightlifting equipment, you can make
Yeah.
everything you do. It's about how you look at it mentally. If you can't really see it out subconsciously, you're already defeated. That's why I say I can make a really small room useful to me. Or if I feel like I can't do it inside the house, I'll go out in the backyard and do that because at least you're outside. So, like I said, there's ways to get around it. I think sometimes people just don't want to follow suit because there are a lot of people that they get started with the exercise process and then they quit.
That's very true. That's very true. And also I feel like it is more challenging when you're exercising at home for you to be consistent, to keep that consistency going. So if you're like going to the gym, like you don't have option, right? After you go register, you're thinking, that's my money. If I don't go, so you just have to go, right? And when you get to the gym, you cannot just sit there and watch every other person working out, and you're just there sitting. So that's another level of motivation, seeing other people doing it. But when you have to do it alone, you have to be your own motivation. And some days you just feel like, okay, I'll do it later. I'll do it later. You know, uh, maybe if you're someone that used to exercise in the morning, you're like, okay, I'll do it in the afternoon. Then it's afternoon. Okay, I'll do it later. Okay, let me just rest for 1 hour. And then before you know, the day has come to an end. And that's how you just missed working out that day. So I feel like you need more motivation if you're working out at home. That is why a whole lot of people complained about this home thing. Yeah.
That's true, but see, the thing is, a lot of people that have home exercise equipment, like a stationary bike, yeah, the purpose isn't for it to make you go anywhere, but you are working out your legs. Like you said, tonal, it's about your legs feeling like they're on fire. But you know what? That's burning off calories while you're staying in one space. And some people even have a treadmill in their home. So the only distractions that you might have during this process, if nothing else, is if you have to tend to things regarding a family. If you have a family, that's the only thing that's going to kind of get in the way of you trying to get through the purpose you're trying to do for as workouts. So like when my wife to be and I, Once we start a family, it's gonna make me alter the way I do my routines. But I'm a strategist and I know how to capitalize no matter what. I don't see family as a distraction because you can still manage to be active and still lose weight or burn a few calories. So, it depends on you.
That's very true. That's very true. It all boils down to self-discipline, and just be your own motivation, That's just what it boils down to. Because if you're your own motivation and you just have that drive, the fire burning inside of you, you just keep pushing. You don't really need someone to push you.
Like I
So yeah.
said about Oyoyo, I'm not sure if she works out, if she goes to the gym or anything, but because she's drinking a lot of the shakes, sometimes these shakes and fruits and vegetables will balance you out and keep your system clean where you're not gaining weight and you're not losing weight. You're in between. So that works
Yeah.
out too because the aphrodisiac drink that she did, I got a
Yeah.
better understanding of it as I replayed that video. So I like
Mm.
the way she maneuvers, how she does that.
Yeah, and I think, yeah, because she also talked about how she's not been exercising so much, but if you see her, you know that she's fit, she's in good place. And I think Oyoyo is a lady of certain age, so she really looks good. She looks fit. Yeah, so you're right. Sometimes it's not all about the exercise. You also have to detox, clean your system, get rid of all those things that are blocking your way. And sometimes people just go into exercise. They don't detox before they go into exercise, and that's like you're really not getting so much from the whole plan. But if you first clean your system and then go into it, then I think it's better. So yeah, you're right. It's true.
That's one of the things I like about kiwi so much. I
Yeah.
constantly have a kiwi shake because anything green usually is the key to get your
Super
system
good.
clean, and
Super
that's
good.
why I enjoy it so much. Like I've told, in my live stream today, I explained to the viewers that
Yeah.
I have gone strictly green for days at a
Okay.
time. You know what? It worked to my benefit because it
Yeah.
makes me feel reborn in the sense where wow, most people can't because a lot of people don't like green vegetables or green fruits. If I get
Yeah.
apples, I usually get green apples. But as far as
Okay.
green vegetables, I step
Yeah.
out of the norm sometimes. I get green onions, asparagus, chives, kale,
Yeah.
what's the other one? Parsley, parsnip,
Yeah.
cilantro. That's good.
Celery.
All of that's good to clean out your system. But the thing is too, and it comes at a reasonable price. But I just feel like this. I'm always behind anybody who wants to start a weight loss journey and stick with it.
Yeah.
But then again, sometimes I'm kind of like I feel 50-50 because there are a lot of people who start something but they don't intend to finish it. And if you're somebody that is big on health and fitness, it kind of angers you because you're passionate and you see them throwing it away where it's like, why did you even start this in the first place if you knew you were just going to give up?
Yeah. Because then they give up and then they feel like it doesn't work. Or some people want to get the result in like maybe a week or in 2 weeks time, just so quick. And then if they don't get the results, they just stop, and then they start sounding as if you lied to them in the beginning. Meanwhile, they really didn't follow the steps just as they should. You're correct. That's true.
That was there was this show I used to watch called Extreme Weight Loss, and there was a husband and
Yeah.
wife that were fitness gurus. They were helping people. Like they would have the
Yeah.
people come out to their home and stay there in Arizona while they went through months of transformation regarding the exercise method. And the thing about it is the husband, and I think his name was Chris, he was more passive and understanding with trying to help the people. His wife
Yeah.
was more abrasive, but she was abrasive in the right way where she wasn't, disrespecting the people. She was just telling them, like, This is something that I'm dedicated to. I don't play games with this. And I understood where she was coming from a lot more, because you're not
Yeah,
really going your way to help somebody just because you don't care about their health. And once those people that did succeed lost all that weight, then they had to go into surgery and get all that excess skin cut off by a doctor. And that's kind of
yeah,
painful, because the scars stay once that happens to you, because you can't get rid of those. It's like stretch marks. Some people can't get rid
yeah.
of those. They're there to stay.
It's true. You're right. I've seen that show. I've seen that show too. Like you see some people that they're just not doing their best. You know, they tell them stand up, go exercise. No, don't go all this fast food. And they're like, let me just have one. Let me just have one. And then they're having so many things all at the time. And then when they go to the doctor tells them they've not lost enough weight for him to carry out the surgery. They get upset. He doesn't want to help them. And come on, man, if he does the surgery, you might just kill yourself, and you might just die because of the excess stuff that you have in the body. But they just don't understand. So it's really true. People don't have the patience to really do the things the way they should. But they are very quick to always say that fitness people are not telling the truth, what they really do to lose weight or keep fit or look the way they look. They feel like everybody's taking something. And I was like, not everybody's taking something. Some people are doing it the natural way, clean way, going with organic fruits and veggies and every other thing. And it's not easy.
Yeah, and then there was the other example. Allie Vincent was a woman that won the show The Biggest Loser, and she got
Oh,
down from about 400 pounds to about 130 something pounds, but she was solid. She had muscle,
wow.
and the thing about her that's sad, now she's back to the weight she was before she won that show. She's back 400 pounds because she had been raped prior to the whole weight loss thing.
Yes.
And I think that triggered her into a heavy depression. Now she's back with all that weight. And that's unfortunate because, rape is something that is like taking a woman's inner peace. So I really felt bad for her because, she cried about it and explained why she is where she's at. Like that was just hard. That was hard to watch.
That's really crazy, man. I really don't understand what some people are thinking. I don't even know how they can even enjoy the process of what's going on. When someone is screaming and pleading, and yet they just tone deaf, like they don't understand. I feel sorry for her. You can imagine how people can just destroy people's life in under few minutes or seconds,
That's
actually.
That's true because people don't understand because it didn't happen to them, and like she
Yeah,
explained, when that happens to a woman, I mean, men do get violated too, but a woman, the thing is it puts you in a state where now the rest of the world looks at you as freaks, especially since a huge portion of the population in general is judgmental. Like more
yeah.
people are gonna say something's wrong with you because something happened to you that you didn't ask for. So society really views things backwards, and it's sad because they feed into that. And this is proven on social media too. Like some people, like cyberbullying, for example, some people have
Yeah,
had so many hurtful things said to them, they actually take their life. Then it ends up in the news next day.
yeah. It's it's really sad. And there's another program I saw, American program that the lady was catfishing. That's what it's called, right? She was pretending to be there's this other very beautiful white lady that had so many following on social media. And this other lady just went and stole her photos and started talking to, I think, a famous basketballer or someone that plays one of these type of game in America, and he is famous. And then he was sending money to her to come and see him. He didn't show up. She didn't show up because she was not a real person. So there's no way she will show up because he will recognize her. The difference is just too much. She's just this very timid. She doesn't have friends. She doesn't go out 24 hours. She's on her computers and those kind of weird people. So she just kept collecting money, collecting money. Got to the point that this man started threatening the real person. And the other one still didn't stop. And when she was caught, when they asked her, what does she have to say? She like they asked her what does she have to say to the lady that she put through all that pain and all that. She said she doesn't have anything to say. And I was like, what? You just ruined somebody's life. The man was threatening he was going to kill her, throw her by the roadside. Imagine if he had got to kill that lady. He would have just killed an innocent person because of someone else's fault. Still, she didn't apologize. Like some people are wicked. The world is sad.
Yeah, that's sad. I mean, that show Catfish is a big thing and it's a big problem. Like the whole thing is strange because I would not be spending 3 to 4 months talking to someone I've never seen on camera. I've never had no kind of proof from them like that. I don't understand how a lot of these people let themselves be victims to that, because it's kind of like there are so many red flags that can easily be seen. Like there's excuses for why this person isn't telling you certain things, and then you see once they meet them, they're kind of like they have this sad story. Well, I stole somebody else's identity because I was bullied in school, I was picked on, like, but that doesn't give you the right to steal somebody else's identity, and you're potentially ruining their life. And they do it for months, almost 1 year doing that. So, like I said, that show is showing you a huge problem with the world today regarding social media. Like, why pretend to be somebody else? Because that's either saying that you want to do that because that's what you like doing, or you really aren't happy in the skin that God put you in. Like I always tell them, I'm not preaching to you, but if you got a problem with self, that's something that you should talk to God about, because he's the reason that you look like you do, and he made you.
Yeah.
So
It's true, but I just want sometimes I just feel like people get carried away, mostly the men. I think they get carried away by how beautiful the lady, and people, they always use very beautiful ladies photos. Like, so a lot of men fantasize about this type of things. I think that's why they really don't catch up early, even when the person, every time you say, can we Skype, can you call me on Skype or something, the person is making excuses. 1, 2, 3 times, you're not thinking this person is fake, because come on, how busy are you that you cannot even do 5 minutes of video call with somebody that you claim you're interested in, and you keep spending money and money and money. It's like sometimes you have to even blame the people, because it's almost like there's no sense in it. But the world is what it is.
I don't agree with that. I mean, I always say, be yourself. And, that's what I thought was strange about the whole dominant man thing. He loves Vanessa. He loves her because he's always in her stream, and he's always waiting for you to post a certain video. Like, that's why I say things like that make people uncomfortable to use the internet. And especially if you're a woman, like, there are times where I have shopped in stores, and because, a lot of men have no regards for women, there are women that will say, I don't like coming over here. And that's because the attention they're getting, a lot of times they're not asking for it. That's just the way it is. Like, nobody wants to feel uncomfortable when they're going to get groceries, but that's kind of how it is out here. And that's why I said what you said to him the day you were responding to what he said. Nessa is a married woman, and you come up on him with that, like, it shows as a man you don't have any respect. So, and the only thing he said that was actually right is, okay, everybody lives their life how they want to, and I'm not gonna argue with that. But at the same time, that does say too, it puts your self-respect in question. And how were you raised as a kid? Because I wasn't raised to disrespect no woman.
But even with when he said that, for me, I disagree with him. I will tell you why. Everybody has the right to live their life the way they want to. Okay, but that doesn't give you the right to go and harass someone that you do not know, someone you've never met before. You just saw the person on YouTube uploading videos, And every time she's talking about something important, You just come in and direct all your nonsense questions, asking her things that, what's your favorite color? What is that? How is it your business? What her favorite color is? What's her hobbies? Very weird questions and all that. And so many times we will put him on timeout and he will come back like, why did you people time me out? And I was just like, this person is just weird, But yeah, there are very weird people online, so one just has to be prepared. And he doesn't even look like a bold person, because most people that are involved in all those type of things that he said he's involved in, they are very bold people. When you saw him that day on video, he couldn't stay long on video. He was covering his mic, covering his mouth somehow when he was talking. Why are you afraid people will recognize you if you're proud of what you do?
Yeah, that's just strange. I didn't understand it. And these shows, there are shows like that where there are women who actually murder guys like that. I mean, that's a popular thing, especially if you have cable. You see shows like Snap, Murder Made Me Famous, and these are women who murder men for various reasons. So I'm saying he's right. You live how you want, but at the same time, just remember, there's gonna be a woman he comes across that don't play like that, and she may kill him. I mean, I'm not promoting violence on here. I don't want to, disrespect your platform, but this is real life. And I think when YouTube or any other social outlet wants to have us talking in Morse code where we can't talk about reality, that kind of poses a problem too.
Exactly. I was even going to ask if you saw the new post that they uploaded on their creator studio. The video where they were talking about how they changed their policy. Did you see it?
Yeah, it's gonna keep changing though, because there's no way that we can really outsmart them, in the sense that people are saying, like, it started off with baking streams. Let's bake, then let's dance, let's connect. Now let's roll. Pretty soon it's not gonna be roll anymore. We're gonna have to say something else.
Something else, yeah. That's very true. And I feel like this is not fair. What White is doing is really not fair, because they are trying so much to make the platform very difficult for people that are, like content creators and stuff like that. But they are not doing their best to get people like that dominant man off their platform. And there are so many of them, on the platform. And I'm thinking, so why do you have to focus only on content creators and not people that are coming to consume the content?
I think he
Because
flies
they were
up.
talking about, remember, Vanessa talked about the video that she did where she was talking about why is it that parents find it difficult to teach their young children the real names of private parts and things like that. And one or two times on the video, she actually said the names of those parts of human body. And then they were telling her that that was not suitable for monetization. What are you talking about? This is good information. How is it not suitable for monetization? But other people are supposed to come on the platform and say anything they want.
It's strange, but that's what YouTube does. And a guy that is like a dominant man he's not really grinding as a content creator, he can best be under the radar and get away with what he's doing, because that's why I try to explain to Vanessa, okay, you have two options: to boot this guy, like ban him, or just block him. And either way, he knows. That's why I told him, that you violated the guidelines. Don't sit here and act like you don't. Then he randomly appears on StreamYard with the rest of us. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, true. Man, the rules are just too much. I don't see any reason why they should be putting these new rules, really. If you ask me, I don't. Because they have a whole lot of rules already on YT, and now they're adding more rules, and I'm just thinking, what are these new rules for?
That situation with Nessa reminded me of a friend of mine. The friend of mine used to be a waitress, and she used to work at a little restaurant. She was a hostess, and there were a lot of men, older men. They would compliment her, but in derogatory ways. And it got to the point where her husband was a Marine. He had to come up there and assess the issue. And he actually ended up hurting one of the guys because it went farther than what it was supposed to. But that's what I
Yeah.
meant about the whole dominant man thing. Like there are Vanessa is a married woman, and sometimes
Yeah.
the husbands have to get involved because there's some guys that really just don't care. Like, I don't care if you married, I'm still gonna try to talk to you. No regard, no
Yeah, of
respect.
course. Yeah, some people don't have respect for union or anything like that.
Then they get upset when you question their upbringing. Like, how did your mother raise you? You
Don't,
gotta.
don't someone like dominant man doesn't care, okay? He doesn't care. He doesn't care who you are, what you're doing, what you're not doing. He doesn't care.
Yeah, because he said what that he subscribed to your channel, but if you do not, whatever, to be careful with him, and then he stepped down. Like, that's weird, man.
he was he was trying to pull the threatening stunt. He's trying to be all threatening and all things like that. But come on, man. Have we not
It's
seen people that are tougher?
it's very strange. I mean, and again, a person like that, most likely they're trolls. They don't really have subscribers, and if they do, it's probably people that share their values or beliefs. Because anybody with common,
He's not a content creator. He's not.
yeah, that's why I was like, okay, I can't find this guy because he did say, I think he said, can you drop your link, like, so we can be friends? And I never did anyway. But I'm saying,
Oh.
even if it's the case, like, we're not friends, so.
Who wants to be friends with someone like that? It's really weird. I'm just wondering anyway. I believe he's going to do that on someone's stream, and the person is going to report him, to YT, and then he will be blocked permanently from the site. I believe so.
Yeah, because what happens is, you get reported enough times, you'll get flagged, and then they'll take your videos
Yeah,
down.
they will take him out from their platform.
Yeah, but he loves to
I
appear in
believe he
Vanessa.
goes to he visits other people's stream and he's doing the same thing. I believe so.
He loves to come in Vanessa's stream, though. He likes her.
He likes her. I don't even think it's like, I think it's because he knows that most of the questions that he's asking, she doesn't see it that way. The way what he meant is not how she's seeing it. She's just seeing it as innocent question that anybody will ask that is on her stream. So that's why he likes going there. But if he goes on a stream where someone, from the first word that comes out of your mouth, like yesterday when I was streaming, someone just came in and the name didn't look familiar. The person just asked me, do you know how to do splits? I just told the person, that one is your business. And I just continued with what I was saying as if nobody said anything to me. And then the person laughed and, wrote LOL. And I didn't see any other comments. In my mind, what the heck? First of all, talking about splits, me, I'm analyzing every word that comes out of anybody's mouth. I will try to break that word in different ways to understand what you're saying. So coming straight to ask me, can you do splits? I'm thinking, come on, man. This is not a nice thing to ask. Immediately, I just shunned the person in a nice way and I moved on.
Yeah,
And I
it's
didn't see
weird.
the person anymore.
Unique Lady P talked about the whole imposters thing, and yesterday when I was in First Call's live stream, I
Yeah.
had to step away because I had a phone call. But when I came back, I saw
Yeah.
somebody saying to her that she's a terrible host, and then something about her
Oh.
doing something with the woman's husband. You know how a lot of
Oh.
weird stuff. It's like, yeah, things like that. And First Call's moderators, I think Joyce World was in there, and she timed the person out. But I'm just kind of like, I don't
Wow.
understand where that stuff comes from, but it's just a huge problem on YT.
But it is just weird how people just come up with all this whole. Is it that people don't have their accounts backed up properly, or why are they getting all this whole? Because some people really get a whole lot of these people coming in and asking all these weird questions.
even Marvelous, like there was a stream she did way back before she got monetized, and there was
Hmm.
somebody came in there asking her about things she does with her husband, and she had them timed out too. Like it's just
Can
weird.
you imagine? Some people are just weird. Is that even a question to ask somebody that you don't even know? Even if you know the person, what gives you the right to ask that type of question? The things that should be private, people should make it public just because they are content creators.
Just like the conversation I said, it was solid, it was good, it was about health, and then somehow it led to spanking, not by us, but that's weird. That's weird.
I don't even know why they allow such people on the platform.
Yeah, but this
Yes,
was fun. I'm always grateful to come up here and give some thoughts on whatever the topic may be. So I'm probably gonna step down because I have some things to take care of. And if Nessa does happen to go live later, I may try
yeah.
to stop by and give my thoughts if she goes live because I'm not sure.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if she will go live today. She has not really done live for some time now. So I don't know if she will come. I think she said she was praying with the kids and reading bedtime stories. So it might take her time before she. And I think it's maybe my time is like 10 o'clock here, so hers might be 9 o'clock already. Except she might stream for few
Right.
yeah. I'm just going upstairs.
I'm glad that I was able to come through here and just give my thoughts. So, like I said, if anything I say regarding this health topic helps somebody or gives them some sort of impact for what I don't know, I'll refer them to somebody that can tell them what they need to know. It's just like the YouTube advice, same rule applies.
Yeah. Let me move on.
But you stay safe, take care, be blessed. Everybody in the chat do the same. And by the grace of God, I would try to catch the next LS and support it. So, happy Friday to all. Blessings to all. Take care of yourselves.
I'm coming. Let me switch. Just shorten down now. Okay, I think it's back. Yeah. Okay, Vanessa, right? Keep it up. Okay. Thank you, sis. Proudly, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
No problem. I mean, like I said, you guys take care, stay safe, stay blessed. Next time, by the grace of God, I will try to come join the LS because I'm pretty sure everybody's on this wave now where they're trying to get watch hours and like Marvelous.
Yeah.
Marvelous won't be live like she was anymore because she's in the next phase. So I'm happy for her,
Yeah.
and hopefully you get there soon.
Right?
I will try to run.
I pray. I don't know what Whitey is doing. Like Whitey has me in mind.
I'm gonna try to run everybody's playlist.
I'm just stuck on the spot, even with the running and the stream. It's not just moving. But let me see. I will just try to see till the end of next week. I will see if it will move from where it is now, because I just don't understand.
And this channel that you have here is are you trying to get monetized on this one or one of the other ones?
This one.
Okay.
Because this is the first one that I have. So it's really this one that I want. As for the other ones, I don't mind. I just share my work, things that I do. So I'm not looking to maybe grow them into anything. But maybe trending gist because people love gist, gossip, and things like that. That might grow into something, but I'm not like going to roll and try to push it for now. I'm just leaving trending gist to grow normal. But if anything, this is the one I want to push. This uh, fitness one, because that's like the thing I do almost every day of my life. So if I'm able to help someone out there, it will be great. So that hence I want to just push this one.
Okay, no problem. Like I
Yeah.
said though, I will run your playlist because I'm like Marvelous when she was doing a lot
Yeah.
of I ran hers, I ran First Cause, I just ran Elegance the day before yesterday, and then I
Yeah.
ran Lucky Star Global. I ran him too. So
Oh, okay.
I will definitely run you and try to assist because Lucky Star he came in my LS this morning, and he
Yeah.
thanked me again. But like I told him, it's not a problem. If you need help, I'm definitely here to run your playlist. So don't even worry about it. And now Nessa is live. Her Nessa Growth
Yeah, I
Immortal.
just got her notification also. I will join her later with one of my devices also.
Yeah, I will try to
Yeah.
stop through because I have to step out.
So
But
we will all meet there. Thank you very much, Proud Mix. Thank you so so much. You always show up. You always show up and you always have something to say, Like I always say that when people see fitness channels, they always feel like all you people do is work out, work out, work out. No, we have other things we can talk about. And I always tell people if they have questions, they should ask. If it's on IG, on anywhere, we'll come, we'll stream, we will discuss it with people that know about the topic, and everybody will share their opinion, and people will just learn, in general.
so
Yeah.
you take care, Mel, and I'm gonna step down. So stay safe. Have a blessed day.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you.
God bless.
Yes. Bye. It's a radish. Radish. Yes. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is awesome. It feels good to see people showing love and supporting each other. It's great. I'm grateful. Stand up. What are you doing? Okay, I'll be right back. Put this inside. Get my hair stuff out. All right, so it's time to end this. Thank you, everyone.